What's going on? What's going on? It's your player partner, Captain Pimpin'. You already know, man. Hey, another episode of Crunk Lit Fresh. So, today, we're going to talk about motivation. Motivation is definitely key to your life. And I want to give a shout out to all my podcast listeners for the show. Everybody that's supporting me to this day. We definitely doing numbers. I am definitely surprised at the same time. I guess you're probably saying I shouldn't be surprised. I don't know. But thank you for the support. On YouTube, Spotify. I just picked up Spotify. And I got a little clothing line that I also do now that I have. So I definitely appreciate you guys for supporting me. So let's get into it. I know it's been a minute, and I know when you check back and see the videos, like, dang, I ain't dropped nothing in a minute. And I understand that. But it's been on my mind about motivation, and that's what we're going to get into. No one can stop you. No one can stop you except you. No one. I have gotten calls about the podcast and putting my best foot forward. And they feel so motivated and confident after watching my few videos on YouTube. Now, I don't know where this is going. I really don't. I'm really being led by faith and not by sight. But you got this. I don't know who listening out there. Like I said, this podcast is to motivate, educate, have fun. And this is what this is going to be about, is motivation. So if you got that little thing in the back of your mind saying that you should be doing this, then you need to be doing this. And I don't mean as far as doing podcasting, but if that's your thing, then do it. I mean as far as your niche, your ability to go out there and create something. I'm big on entrepreneurship. It's so much things that's out here that you can do. So if you're thinking about it, stop procrastinating. Stop procrastinating. That's why it really took me a minute to do this video. I'm going to be real with y'all. Y'all my fans. I love y'all. Y'all love me back. Y'all support me. I'm going to support y'all. But stop the procrastination. Stop it. I literally was just sitting here on my phone like, man, I need to do a podcast episode. I need to do one. And I always told myself, and sometimes I renege on myself. I told myself like, hey, if I think about it, just do it. Just do it. Because you never know when you're going to have that opportunity to do it again. You never know. Life is too short. Life is too short. Do it. Get straight to it and do it. Get your research. Don't over-research, because I have a tendency to over-research. I can be a perfectionist at things. Yes, I can. That's one of my flaws. It is what it is. But I also have a quote on my wall by the great motivational Eric Thomas. It says, I can, I will, I must. I just had to make sure that was in order, because I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect at all. You're not perfect. But ain't nothing wrong with striving to do better and to be better for yourself. It start with self. And if I don't know anyone religion or thing or anything, but prayer helps me. Sitting by myself, quiet rooms help me. It's a gift and a curse. Sometimes I overthink it, and sometimes I'm just in that sweet spot. I'm just really in that sweet spot. So what I really want to tell anybody that's watching this on YouTube or listening to this on Spotify, don't stop. Keep working. Stop the procrastination. And if you're not in the best space that you want to be, change it. Only you can change it. That's why I'm doing this episode now, because I wanted to change. Like, oh, Pimp, you ain't dropped a video in a while. I know. I was procrastinating, but I'm not going to keep procrastinating. You have to say that to yourself and feel that deep down inside that you're going to stop procrastinating. Go out there and get it for yourself and for your family. Pray and get right after it. Get right after it. I just have to get serious with some of you, even with myself, because it's therapy for myself. I've been BSing. And I like this podcast thing. And no, I don't think I'm hot stuff because I end up getting 2 videos up on YouTube. Nah. A part of me felt like I wasn't good enough to do this podcast and YouTube thing. But that was in me. So I'm like, oh man, I don't know where this is going to lead me. I don't know. But guess what? I invested in all this stuff. So I'll be doggone that I don't keep putting back into this podcast. And you should feel the same way about yourself. You're going to keep investing in something and don't do nothing about it. That's when you check self. So today, we still going to be crunk lit fresh, but today is going to be motivation. It's going to be about motivation. It's going to be about encouragement, about putting your best foot forward. We're not perfect, but guess what? It's like 8 trillion people in this world. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people. So the only way you're going to get out there and get to what you want to do, it starts with you. It starts with you. Just like it starts with me. So you want to do that clothing line? Do it. You want to do hair? Do it. You want to do nails? Do it. You want to do HVAC? Do it. Go to school. Learn. I'm big on technology schools. I ain't got no problem or issue with college. But I'm on the technology train. You want to go to school for media? Do it. Hell, come help me out. Because I'm doing this on my own. I record. I get my lighting. I video record. You know? So I go through things too, just like you. But how long you going to sit? That's the real question. How long are you going to sit and dwell and make excuses about what you need to do? Because at the end of the day, only really you care about this. You got support. But who really cares? Who coming up with the ideas? Who's sitting down jotting this stuff down? You are. Unless you got some wonderful assistant, because so I really wanted to come on here and give you some encouragement. You can do it. Stop procrastinating. Stop making excuses. And it's going to happen. And I ain't saying go cold turkey, because that probably not be for you. That cold turkey may not be for you. But take it little bit by little bit by little bit at a time. So it starts with you. It really does start with you. You gotta get up out that bed, keep a positive mindset of frame, because it ain't always gonna be like that every day. It ain't gonna be like that every day. But you gotta believe in yourself. Dig deep down in yourself and pull that up out of you. You've been thinking about something you've been wanting to do. You have. Go for it. Why not go for it? Who's stopping you? Answer that question. Who is really stopping you? Money? That's a big thing. They say money will make the world go round. Money is a big thing. So I'm not going to sit here and say it's not. But when you grind your butt off, put a little bit back. Put a little bit back. You can save somewhere. You just really got to sit down with yourself. Only you know your bills. Only you know your thoughts. Only you know your actions. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. I want to have you sitting here on the couch, the crunk lit fresh couch, having an interview with you about your business, about your company. And what we're going to do? Iron sharper iron. We're going to elevate. We're going to take it to a new height. I want to see every one of y'all eat. And if I got the information, I don't mind sharing it. You want to know about this equipment, this stuff around here? Comment down below. I have no problem with giving out this information. Since the 2 videos I have done, people have asked me about my equipment. And I thank y'all for that. That means y'all want to learn. Learning always going to be around. Remember that. Learning is always going to be around. So what's wrong with getting a small bit of knowledge? I don't see nothing wrong with it at all. So when you going to stop procrastinating? When you going to stop making excuses? You got to think about that, man. You got to think about that. Reflect on your life and yourself. Really sit down with yourself. I want you to be encouraged. Get some confidence about yourself. I want to see you win and grow. Come kick it with me on the Crunk Lit Fresh Show. That's all I got, baby. Hold it down in the treehouse. I'm out.